Order! Order! Once again, Mr. Craeus, this proceeding is not an interrogation, but you are obligated to respond to the questions put forth to you by this tribunal. Now, please give a full account of your unsanctioned actions proceeding from October 1st, 1920 onward, following the 10th storm. You are reminded that your testimony must be complete, truthful, and without omission. Our time is limited.
Understood, Your Honor. On October 1st, 1920, I issued an unsanctioned order to Sergeant Yemelai, a member of my squad, directing him to carry out a mission on the Western Front in Europe. In addition, during my tenure as head of security in the Safe Zone, I instituted a frontline contingency plan without prior authorization from the Joint Committee. Following that, I took advantage of the policy approved by the committee in December, the resolution on the expansion of admitted persons, and issued admission licenses far exceeding my allowance under the regulations.
Then you admit to acting beyond the regulations of this policy in order to distribute these licenses, most of which were issued to military-related individuals. Would you care to explain why?
I believed the Foundation would need them.
Elucidate, please.
All this time, the Foundation has been sheltering only a small number of core personnel from each era. We've had to rebuild our ranks from the top down after every storm. I don't doubt we had our reasons. We sheltered only the best of the best. After all, a farmer sets aside their most productive seeds to survive a coming flood. But we're fighting a war out there. I hardly think there's any need to elucidate how this policy has kept us on the back foot. We're scrambling.
Irrespective of our shortages, you can't possibly claim these people you've taken in are fitting candidates. They aren't qualified specialists. They're soldiers. The only reason they're fighting for us is to protect themselves from Manus Vindictae. How do you intend to ensure their continued cooperation after the storm takes us to a different era?
We tell them what they're fighting for. Every man and woman that fought in those trenches has already come to terms with the idea that they may never see their home again. All for the sake of a senseless war without any hope of an end. What better qualifications could we ask for?
Would you state that as a matter of fact, or as your opinion?
I speak from my own experience, Your Honor. Every one of us here has been snatched from our eras. We've all lost homes and loved ones to the storm. But the Foundation saved us and gave us a reason to fight. Not for vengeance, but for the future itself. We are the lucky few who benefited from the Foundation's old policy. I only aim to give that chance to more people. Expanding our numbers will not change our goals. We can save more people, and I believe we must. Besides that, the truth of the storm will help persuade them, to say nothing of Manus Vindicte. Just think about how many they've already driven to our side.
You've made your point. Now, let's turn to the matter of your use of tracking serum on a member of your squad. First, please provide a factual account of the events.
I'll be keeping tabs on her from now on, Marcia. Even got a tracking serum. Kratos' order.
Tracking serum? I won't run again. Trust me, I swear.
Mandrake extract taking effect. Subject calmed. Don't sweat it. Her vitals are fine. Give us the room, will you? We don't need any help with the injection.
Is there something wrong, Meryl? I'm fine. Let's go, Miss Timekeeper. Please, call me Vertin. Yes, Miss Vertin. Just Vertin is fine. Oh, right. Vertin. Ward 1119. This way. Masha, are you in there? It's me, Meryl, and Vertin's with me too.
Meryl? Please, come on in.
It's good to see you again, Masha. Oh, you're looking much better.
The doctor says I only look so rosy-cheeked because my hair is red. I'm not even allowed to stand up, and I was given strict instructions not to use my arcane skills. I wish I could at least get out of this bed, but I understand that would probably just make me a pain in the neck for the doctor.
Best just to stay where you are then. How are you really feeling, though? Inside, I mean.
I believe I fully recovered. The last of the fear I accumulated during Karung surgery was released 3 days ago. But Miss Mesmer is afraid that it might have a long-term effect on my mental state, so she has asked me to stay a while longer for observation.
We brought you some snacks, but security sees them at the door. Apparently, visitors aren't allowed to bring food. But they did let me keep this.
A bird? How cute. What species is it? I don't think I've seen such a bird before.
I saw it in the Arcane Creature Keeper's travelogue. It didn't mention the species, though. Actually, I think it said that even the author hadn't seen it. The picture was just a rough reconstruction, so I improvised a few bits.
Reconstruction? Are they extinct?
Apparently. No one's seen one for over 40 years, so it seems like they're gone for good. What a shame. I hope there are some left out there. I bet the real version's even cuter. I made it from some old bits and bobs I left at headquarters. One of them was a blueprint I drew during a maths lesson. It was supposed to be a flying model powered by arcane skills, but, that was a bit beyond my ability at the time. But, since my arcane skills have improved, I decided to give it another shot. I retooled the design, added a few new ideas, and ta-da! Go on, see what it can do.
It's amazingly lifelike. The arcane skill you cast on it must be sophisticated.
Thank you, Meryl. I'll treasure it as if it were a sacred relic. Somehow, the way it moves reminds me of you.
I gave it all the healing incantations I could think of. Not sure if any of them actually work, though. Anyway, I thought it might keep you company while we're away. Burton and I have been assigned a mission at the SPDM. We'll need to go in a minute.
Huh? They're sending both Team Timekeeper and the 12 Squad to the SPDM?
No. Not the 12 Squad. I've been seconded to Team Timekeeper for the mission.
The SPDM has taken in a large number of Storm Orphans in the last few months, and they're preparing for next term's opening ceremony. With our shortages in manpower, they've been recalling any available alumni to assist, including Meryl and me.
I see. I'm sure you'll do well this time.
Of course. I'll try my best.
How is Commander Kreas? Paravian mentioned that the committee has brought him to court.
I'm sure it isn't anything too serious. I believe the committee only wants to collect as much intelligence as possible before the next storm.
Yeah, that's why the squad members have all been reassigned. I asked Paravian and Yermalai to come visit you with us, but they were tied up. Looks like we'll have to wait till the storm ends before we reunite.
The storm. Then the end of this era is coming.
Yes, but don't worry. The Foundation has already begun recalling its staff, and you'll be safe here.
The doctor said that as long as I stay in the rehab center, I won't feel a thing when it happens. But it's my first time braving the storm. Commander Kreas walked me through what to expect. He told me I would get used to it. You've each been through it many times now, right? Have you gotten used to it?
No one ever really gets used to it, do they, Verdun?
I still haven't.
It's almost time. Shall we set off early?
Sorry, I can't. I just received a message. There's something I need to handle back at headquarters before I go.
Should I wait for you then?
No need. Just go and find Matilda at the ceremony hall. She'll tell you what to do before I arrive.
Matilda? You mean Matilda Boanish, our old monitor assistant?
Yes. She's an investigator now. A star investigator. She'll insist. She'll also be helping out.
Got it. I hope the school shuttle's still running. I haven't been back since I graduated.
Take it as a good chance to revisit then. Sinetto and I will join you soon.
Paravian, Yermalai, front and center, please.
Hello,
Good
sir.
morning.
You two are from the 12 Squad. Got nowhere else to go, huh? Sorry about your boss. Anyway, welcome to the first squad of the Pre-Storm Quick Reaction Force. I'm Captain Osborne. I'll be your supervisor until the storm is over. I don't believe you two are acquainted with our storm reaction protocols, are you?
No. This is our first mission here. What are our responsibilities, sir?
Our primary duty is to provide security for the Foundation's personnel admission process. We'll receive our orders directly from the Pre-Storm Dispatch Center, which takes over the Foundation's security forces in the last 24 hours prior to every storm. Usually we handle the admission process without additional support, but things are understandably more complicated this time. That's why you've been assigned here.
Well, I wasn't expecting a vacation.
Good to hear. Now follow me. I'll fill you in along the way. See these lines? Thanks to the resolution on the expansion of admitted persons, we're taking in 10 times as many people as before. Soldiers, psychiatrists, theoretical physicists, and more than a few questionable individuals. Someone's really opened the floodgates this time around. Most of them don't even know about the storm yet. The Foundation's given out the usual excuses for our sudden invitation. But with all of these new faces, this is a prime opportunity for the Manus to infiltrate us. With so many looking for an escape from this war, it wouldn't be difficult to coax them into doing their dirty work. We've set up a security checkpoint here. Your job is to guard it, and stop any unauthorized access to headquarters.
And what if we find an unauthorized person? What's the protocol? Should we hold them off to a cell?
Of course not. That's just what they'd want. An opportunity to cross the storm safely. Send them away, and make sure they don't come back.
But anyone we send away will die in the storm. Can't we just...
Those are your orders. We can only admit those who are already authorized, and there's no time to run background checks. Showing any mercy, no matter what the sob story, could put everyone in danger. You let one man in, and a second will follow, and then a third, and a fourth, and before you know it, it's utter chaos. We don't have the manpower, nor the space to deal with that.
Understood, sir. Paravian and I won't have any trouble following protocol. We'll do everything as ordered. Express gratitude, salute, and see them off. Never disturb the lives of the registrants. Right?
Good to know at least one of you understands. The Foundation is like an ark, sailing the flood. The only way we'll reach land again is through strict order.
Let me in!
Expect to see plenty more where that came from. We already stopped 3 of them before you got here.
You can't just leave us out here to die! What are you all looking at, huh? The Foundation's only letting you in because they think you're useful. Your families are still going to die, just like the rest of us.
Gentlemen, please get rid of him before this escalates.
Oh, brother. Before I get started, Can I ask how long you've been at this, Captain?
5 storms as captain of the first squad, and 3 years as a squad member. It wasn't until I saw the storm with my own eyes that I fully realized I'd never get to see my wife and children again. But if you want to know my take on this, I'd say I swore to devote my life to the Foundation. It takes sacrifice to push time forward, gentlemen.
Come on, Beagle. Let's take care of this lad.
Yep, I'm taking all the equipment. Can't pass up the chance to collect first.
A soldier has no choice in his duties.
Part of our deal, I know.
Oh, I got it now.
I'll handle the dead. All right, time to crack some codes.
These sheets are my wings!
An adequate sample.
In memory of the dead.
Encryption complete.
Just another...
There is
Valid. I'll handle this. All right, time to crack some codes.
Get out of you!
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
A flood of information.
A perfect solution. According to my calculations. Another perfect combination of reason and passion.
Go to hell! Foundation lapdogs! Please, don't kick me out!
Leave him to me. Now back to your positions.
Understood. Let's get to it. You know what to do.
Thank you for that wonderful performance. Distinguished teachers, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this year's opening ceremony. We are especially honored today to be joined by the Foundation's inspection team, who will be spending this memorable day by our side. For many of you, this will be your first time leaving home. And for all of you, this opportunity to study at a unique institution with students from all over the world may seem daunting at first. There will be challenges, even conflicts along the way. But here, you will study the skills and values needed to overcome them. Every young arcanist will have the opportunity to realize their potential and to contribute to the cause of world peace. A mission this institution has pursued for centuries. Our philosophy.
Vertin said she and Sonnet would be a tad tardy, I know, but where is that assistant she said would be here? Ugh, that same old speech again? I bet that old fogey wrote it before I was even born.
Matilda!
Meryl, you're the assistant Vertin sent? Shit! What took you so long? I've already been waiting for 34 minutes.
Sorry. You wouldn't believe how crowded the student entrance is. Took me ages to get in.
The student entrance? You're not a student anymore, Meryl. You were meant to go to the staff entrance. They would have let you in right away.
Oh. You're right. I should have known.
You graduated 2 years ago, Meryl.
I know. It's just... I chickened out when I made eye contact with the instructor at the gate.
Never mind. It's not too late to start our mission.
Right. About that. What is our mission exactly?
To maintain order on the campus and deal with any and all threats during the opening ceremony.
Isn't that the guard's job?
Well, yes, but... we need some privacy. Follow me. We can't let the students know about the storm. I am certain you remember. I suppose you know this better than I do, but many children have lost their parents to the war in this era. Therefore, the SPDM has taken in a great deal more Arcanist orphans than ever before. The intake this year is so large that the staff can hardly handle it.
I see. No wonder everywhere feels so crowded.
Alors, you've seen for yourself how order is barely being maintained, even with all the guards on hand. That is why the SPDM has requested some alumni from headquarters to assist. Still, we have a more important mission than just maintaining order. That is, to inspect the shelter doves around the campus.
You mean those things installed on top of the watchtowers? Are you sure we're allowed to touch them?
Oh, you know about them already? C'est bon. Then we can skip the introduction.
I think so. My commander from the 12 Squad told me about them. He said headquarters only has a limited immunity range against the storm. Nearby facilities, like the SPDM, fall outside that range. And that's where these shelter doves come in. They reshaped the immunity area to cover those facilities. There is one thing I've been wondering, though. Where did these doves come from?
It's Pax House technology. Not even the Laplace researchers know how it works.
But if we don't know how they work, how are we supposed to inspect them?
Ordinarily, the Pax House sends an inspector to check on their status. But this time, they sent over the testing equipment so that we can do the job ourselves. You just need to plug it into the maintenance panel on the pedestal and wait. It will sound a warning if the doves need repair. And of course, its power doesn't come from nowhere. You can check the battery status on the panel.
And if it does sound a warning, I doubt we'd be able to fix it on our own.
In that case, replace it with a backup dove and report the malfunction to headquarters. Someone will take care of it. There are backup doves stored in the air raid shelters beneath the watchtowers, except the central one. That shelter is closed for maintenance, so its doves are stored near the top. According to the maintenance logs, we shouldn't have any problems. But we still need to inspect each one of them.
So it's just a routine check then?
I know it sounds a little dull, but the safety of the entire campus depends on us. Now you understand why they turned to Matilda, their most reliable investigator and former monitor assistant, to bear such a great responsibility. Hello?
Miss Matilda, have you met the other member of the security assistance team?
Yes, she's here with me now. Any luck finding the missing student Miss Vogel talked about?
Well, about that. I followed the instructions of your divination to the classroom building and dorm, but there was no sign of him at all. And I received a new message from Miss Vogel. She said there was another student missing during the attendance call at the opening ceremony.